About 3 to 4 decades ago, this champion was born. You might be asking, champion Ben was an American. Or for my main cow, say, aha, a Ghasa TV. Yours truly, Kwaku do many what's now. What's your main catch? Min ko baby, ya me waha. My baby videos, papa, and I made the Bible some more. And many, one of Ghana's finest, born and bred in Accra, Ghana. Na many o say South Africa, wajibepia. Anytime I see him, anytime I speak to him, the American say, do you know, say, you are the next Osibisa? Meka no asre. I'm talking about Mr. Philip. Any person who dear so. Medebeka ho dia ma. Sowah. Edin idin no South Africa, Ghana, we are suffering na drum people. You'll be watching some of his videos and then you can attest to what I'm saying. Say he is the next Osibisa. Mami, welcome on the Ghasa studios na menene eninkomo. Drum people.
Bema.
Drum people.
Bema.
The next Osibisa. I don't know something kwana amekasana.
Oh,
you get that from others.
Yes, I get.
Because watching your videos, even your dressing, everything about you, it depicts where you're coming from, what you stand for, and what you want people to know.
That's right.
Why the name Drum People?
The name Drum People, it actually came from school. You know, when I was in tertiary studying music, it was Filippo, and then it was shortened to People. Yeah, some of them said me about drums in tea.
Okay.
And I did count, and I don't know.
And I did too.
Straight up.
And I think it's working for you, Drum People.
It is.
May follow your music and me bought when you so our radio so most of the times and watching you, you know, how long and I will stay with Ghana and send over South Africa?
Me free Ghana 2007.
2007.
October. Yeah, October.
Wow.
And I'm back South Africa. Then the hustle started, you know. I had to find my feet, mingle,
before you even talk about finding your feet, mingling, no. And you no drumming, no. Eshasia wa Ghana, eshasia wa school, eshasia wa sorry. How did you start the genesis of your drumming?
Very interesting question. My elder brother used to play the drums in church. And he had a problem with church, you know, church politics. I don't want to go deep into it, but
we know.
He had a problem with the pastor and things like that, and then he quit.
Okay.
Completely quit. I had to take over. You know, I had to take over, and then gradually at the age of 9.
9 playing drums at church?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So by the time I was 11, now I was already being paid for playing. I was sessioning.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to tertiary. I studied music at Winneba.
Okay.
Graduated 2007 straight up to South Africa.
Okay. So say why we do South Africa? Answer na no. How were you received in Ghana? And I said Ghana no 1 year commercial music, 1 year professionally, and at about South Africa.
Like I said, no, by 11, no.
Yeah,
I was already being paid for it
in church.
Yeah, but I was also sessioning with Josh Lai.
Oh, now other gigs.
Yes,
perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
One accord, and during tertiary, so now I was part of the school dance band.
Okay.
Even though we were studying, the dance band was paid.
Okay.
Yeah, for shows because we had to play for MEC and things like that. Well, and yeah.
What did we do South Africa? Say what we do South Africa 207.
Right.
Let's take us through South Africa. We be do yenim South Africa, Ghana for South Africa ha. Regardless of the professions we have at the back room, and we do totally not dying. Yeah, football is salon and other things. Others too, a drum the buy no mutimi benyebi. In your case, how did it start? Like
what time?
No time pa. Take us through. So what was salon journey in Vienna? How did it go? Yeah, take us through your journey in South Africa. And your family there will be rural music more, and then we can see you on national television and everywhere.
And my big brother used to come here a lot.
The Aujai Church, you know. Another big brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are 26. I'm the last born.
Hello.
26.
26 what?
My father worked.
He was a very busy man. With how many women?
3.
26.
Yeah.
I mean, cool.
Me 8.
Wow.
Yeah. Me 8.
And I mean, cool.
Yeah. Almost 30.
Okay.
Yeah. My big brother preach very often.
From Ghana to South Africa to preach.
Our one church was Mafikenga or preach here, and maybe na down for be I catch and say our music production company.
Okay.
But I say Onya will be obe manage amano properly. And I catch and say, oh, my brother this is what he does. Well, into me bar Thursday, by Monday I was already working.
Thursday.
Yes, I arrived on Thursday.
Weekend. Monday you were already at post.
Monday I was already working. I worked for 3 months, no pay.
Okay.
Yeah. After 3 months, I decided say, only baby, I have too much gifts with me to sit here and work for nothing. Okay. And then I left her. Then the actual real hustle started.
Before you tell us about the real hustle, I visited Ghana quickly. In Ghana, you play all these gigs as a drummer, or you were singing as well?
No, as a drummer, but I was also doing productions. There are people's albums that I produced in Ghana and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Back to South Africa.
Yeah.
In 3 months, no pay?
No pay.
Okay.
No pay. And then I left him. I had a cousin in Pretoria. I came to stay with my cousin for a couple of months. And then I moved to Polokwane.
Okay.
Into Polokwane,
Oba cousin, you moved to Pretoria to stay with your cousin?
Yeah.
Over a year, maybe, or you were like just studying the market?
I was studying the market.
Okay.
And connecting with the people I knew around and things like that.
Okay.
Into I left and then I went to Polokwane to work with the church.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't want to go deep into it, but
take us
it was a Ghanaian pastor. Well, in short, he was really maltreating the guys there. So when I got there, he couldn't really strike a deal with me.
Okay.
Yeah, or see, I worked with him for 2 years, almost 2 years, and then I left him.
Okay,
but
on what grounds? Were you paid? Were you...
Well, when he wants to pay you, he will pay you. If he doesn't want to pay you, yeah. But before I left him, I was playing in the church and one of my very good friends came in there, South African guy, or a bass player. Intimidini na boy and say, "Watimi nkapa or Polokwane," but is one of the busiest musicians in Polokwane. Njano catch him say, he would like us to work together.
Okay.
So no problem. Me a day I don't know what they go on say. Let's work. Me after a couple of months and of frame, you'll see. Me free and I'm say, yeah, I'm free. I'll see your baby family. And I'll be family. And you call no na studio recording. And I was there in the studio and he introduced me to everybody. And
this was which year?
This was 2008-9 thereabouts.
Okay.
Yeah. In the middle of the recording, drummer see he wants to use the loo. And on the frame he say, "Oh, people, can you just play one song with the guys? Just record one song." It was like I was hungry for a very long time, man.
So you exhibited everything.
Man, I went for it. And I mean, the engineer was playing the song when the drummer came in. When he heard it, he was like, "What's going on here? I'm not going to play anymore. The remaining of the songs, I won't play it. Let this man play."
Okay.
Yeah, I took that gig. I played about 4 songs, which was the remaining songs. And then I left. No pay, nothing. I left. Mikofie. an engineer no frame me. Or say he was mixing the music when another guy who wants to record his album walked in. The first thing he asked is, who is this drummer playing here? I want him to record my 14 tracks album.
14,
1 4. Ain't guy no frame me. We negotiated the price, everything. He paid me. That's how it started. From there, the bass player, the same guy called me and said, there's a show that they have to play in Durban for Zuma.
Okay.
And the drummer is misbehaving. Vendor music means that nothing.
And how are you going to play?
Music is a universal language.
Yeah.
Until me drew Hono, I've never heard the music, but we rehearsed like we've been playing for years. The following morning, we were on our way to Durban already. One rehearsal.
One.
Yeah. We went to Durban, we played for Zuma, we went to his house, we had dinner, everything. We came back, and when we got back, it was Mapungube Jazz Festival. That same artist was on the lineup. We got on stage, she introduced me, gave me a solo. Big mistake. I did what I was born to do, and from there it just started connecting.
Okay.
Yeah, it started connecting.
What if I say, I am speaking to Mr. Philip Sowah, a Ghanaian born. When you drew up Pesawankasa fa what titles net was, what do you do? In the music arena, in the music circles, because I have it right in front of him, but I want it from the horse's own mouth.
Yeah.
You're a drummer?
Me a drummer / vocalist.
Vocalist, yes. Yeah. I see that here.
Yeah, me a TV producer, me a sound engineer, music producer. Yeah, and I'm a human being.
Mr. Philip Sowah, and I'm meneno AD and Komanaha, Ghasa TV. A very busy man. So with all these things that you do, Mami, Mr. quickly, do you even have time to eat?
Oh, and
because you are so busy. Okay, so these gigs, are catapulted into limelight, and then when did you start recording your own songs?
So I've been recording my music for a long time, but my focus now mostly on the instrumental part. Until I would produce the music, I'll get somebody to come and sing. But I got to a point where I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I can kill two birds with one stone. Until I started singing my own music. This is my third album, which I released last year. Okay. And several singles in between.
And I know some of your songs. So you have one song, Lobola.
Yeah.
You have there two like,
yeah.
You sing African songs.
Right.
Everything about you is African. Why that path?
I studied African music as my major in Winneba.
Okay.
Until I was exploring with flute, saxophone, marimba, yeah. So those were the things I was exploring with, and I tend to gravitate more towards African music. Yeah. It has a spot in my heart. Well, I feel that's what I know. I'm an African. That's what I was born with. Why do something else? I don't want to imitate, the Western sound. And how it be. Yeah.
How is it received? May I have that love for African music? So to me, me pay. What about the people out there? Say you're more received with the Western songs, is that how they receive your songs?
You know what they say? They say, if music is made for the people, for the listeners, then the first listener is the one who creates the music.
Okay.
And I enjoy my music. I love it. And a lot of people love it as well.
What are some of the bigger platforms that I perform also?
I've performed for, like I said, Mapungube Jazz Festival, also the South African Consulate in Chicago. A lot. Yeah, any I shows Ghana.
I watched
Christian
you play
all of those guys.
ETV. You played there. I watch you play there and other places. Now, show Ghana for was South Africa. How much do they know you? I said South Africa for Najiwa.
Yeah, Ghana phone there. I don't think they know me much.
Why you made it so? And I say because you are very own. And so
yeah.
It's like we're losing you.
I don't think so. I think the time will come where
when because you are out there, your board drum people out there will be receiving you. I say you know.
Yeah.
What is it that you're not doing right?
Look, I think it's more of the media and the Ghanaian community. Look, right now, if you look at the music structure in Ghana, it's shifted a little bit. We are not too much into the live music. A lot of the radio stations are not promoting it.
Yeah,
it's more of digital music like Afrobeat, Sanya Manyamano. Yes, and it makes it a little bit difficult to market from that angle. Well, but I think the time will come where people who really want the authenticity of the whole thing, they will grasp to it.
Does it pay?
Real good. Yeah, real good. It's all about how you promote the music. Streams and all that is worldwide. Upushi streams are, you are guaranteed of some returns.
Because I may check it with YouTube numbers. It's very high. Your subscribes very high. So that maybe say does it pay? And gigs for shows, so I understand move to Kakra.
Sunday, it depends how much you charge.
Okay.
I don't want my music to be like very common. To say the war abontino, everybody is playing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Until from here, I have to put my stats down. And if you can take it, then we can talk. If you can't take it and it's too little, then we'll rather not do it.
Yeah, well, still back to Ghanaian community, our South Africa, Hannah, we don't know much about you.
Right.
You did say the media also can also take on that the Ghanaian community now. We also have certain events. Me who say perform more Ghanaian events, I say.
Oh, my performing was your friends Ghana Fest.
Ghana Fest.
Yeah, my performing was is it awards?
Awards.
Maybe it's awards. Maybe
it's awards.
Yeah,
okay.
and also my performing. Yeah, I've done few.
Okay, so with these performances, is it a charged gig? And I say you just come to entertain the Ghanaian community.
I think the first one was in between. I wouldn't say a charged gig. I wouldn't say it was
free.
just free because there was something that was offered. And then we took it. I was more of thinking of the people I was working with, how to sort them out more than myself.
Yeah, you don't come as a solo, at least.
Yeah.
What they call for them.
Yeah. I would say it was in between.
It was in between. Okay, there are also shows, I don't know, sir, if you'll be performing for the Ghanaian community. There are upcoming shows in September. Ghana Fest, you're performing here. I think every September, it'll be back also.
Last year, many organizers, but the budget was a constraint for them. Unfortunately, I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I work with people. And I can consider it, but people has to be paid. So,
as busy as you are, time being a family ebem.
Sundays is family day. That one. If you call me for a show, it's either I'm coming with the family and I say I won't come.
Talking about family, how many wives, how many kids?
Oh, I wish I had like 10, but I can't handle it. Unfortunately, in Bakope. Yeah.
And then kids?
Kids, I also have one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's perfect. So, wow, we watch Ghasa TV. Many drum people. A dear Shada Kempa, Mr. Philip Sowah. He's a Ghanaian born. So, Ian Cranny. And Cranny Fanofi.
Me free Teshi.
Teshi.
Yeah.
Okay, in the bit man and crank.
Oh, so but me.
Very wrong. The production team they don't know back don't shake. Anyway, you try waba say Yakoba na fi wrap up the interview. Still here with Drum People. Mr. Philip Sowah, Drum People, Ghana's finest, a very busy artist. Osibisa in the making. He's even already Osibisa. Me sa chat na dia or pe me dia man that with the kind of songs he does. Man, trust me. You kwa stream ni ahwe. Obeti say, "Hey, enyum we papa we and a boy yana." The guy, the authenticity about his music, his songs, you know, it's mind blowing. Very big. And see, you share. You are up for gigs.
Yes.
What the can say? You should be an abo. Should be an amo. We are doing. I'm first about.
Oh, what do you say? So see that me Bob crowd. No crowd for me, but
that's it. But okay, so on a more serious note, no, shows Ben. Sorry, not to disrespect say any background, but it's below your standard.
Into one of the things that I pay attention to the most is the sound.
Okay.
Well, into if you have a show that the sound is not good, and we think it's not going to do what we need to do,
okay,
then we have two options. It's either we bring our sound, which you have to pay for,
okay,
or we'll have to cancel it, because sometimes some people who book you, they don't know what you need. Well, Ombeka Chow say there's this there, there's this there, there's this about the corner, you can't use it.
So you tell them on the contract, say, I want instrument A, B, C.
Yeah. Say ubuki me, I may send you a technical ride, I may send you a contract. You will see everything in there. Say, this is my technical needs. You know, this is what I need.
And you don't compromise.
I do compromise. If you don't have it, you can say I don't have this. This is what I have. Then we can talk about it and say, oh, this will work, and I said this won't work. Okay. And then we come to.
Okay, so gigs our decline mostly is based on sound.
Yeah, and then the budget.
The budget,
which is the most important thing, because guys.
Okay, and what about the crowd now perform it? You know, if it's a small crowd, as long as any pan beat you, don't have a problem.
I don't have a problem. I mean, the type of music I do, we can feed a small crowd, we can feed a big crowd. It's not a problem.
Okay. So, but the things you look up to are the sound, budget.
Yeah.
These are the main two things. I have a more decline gig.
Yeah.
Okay. And then charges. I'm not asking you to put your charges out there, but is it affordable? I know you're gonna say yes.
Oh, so affordability, it depends on your pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you charge according to what?
According to the demand of the show.
Okay.
Yeah. For instance,
hours or
no.
Not per hours.
No.
Okay.
For example, say a festival.
Okay.
And let's say bushfire festival in Swaziland. Obviously, we can't charge like we are charging a corporate gig in town.
In town, okay.
Well, yeah. We consider a couple of things. Is there transport arrangement? Is there accommodation? How many days do we have to spend on the road?
Okay.
You have to consider it when you're charging.
When you're charging.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we find Drum People? Social media handles? Are your songs out there to be streamed? Where do we get you to book you for shows?
Social media, me will be type it's Drum People.
It's Drum People.
Yeah, okay. It's Drum People. The music is also available on all the digital stores.
But just spell it Drum People, no man, because it sounds here different, and when it comes out, it's different.
Right. DRUM.
That's
PIPO. Yeah, one word.
Drum. DRUM PIPO. Drum People.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. On all social media platforms and our.
Yeah.
What is it? One thing that people don't know about you, Apostle Kachiro?
One thing people don't know about me is that I'm a very chilled guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a very chilled guy. Sometimes I need my space.
Okay.
Yeah, I need my space. Even before I get on stage and perform, that 30 minutes, the band has to be out of my space. I need to just switch off a little bit,
okay,
refresh, and then I do my thing.
Let's do this. 3 questions, then we are out of here. Yanko Ghana. Let's do away with Osibisa. Who do you look up to? Who inspired you? I was telling you and said, no, this man, he gets me on my feet, or this woman in the music arena.
In Ghana?
Let's do away with those CVs, yeah.
Oh, well, I think a lot of people are doing great.
Yeah.
I don't have one specific because...
The one that inspires you, the one that gets you on your feet.
Yeah, I don't have a specific person. I listen to all genres of music. To me, I see Arabic music. I can listen to Chinese music. I can listen into...
If a gun should be pointed at your head, please choose one artist that's going to blow off your head.
Says they have to bring a casket.
Because
but okay. I like Uyala a lot.
Uyala.
Yeah, I think she's good. She's authentic and she's representing
I'm not surprised
the nation there.
I'm not surprised you went for her.
Yeah, and some of them are also very good friends. I can't leave them out. Okay. Yeah.
No, but with your line of going for Uyala, and I think it's on point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's fly all the way to South Africa. The artists here, the musicians here. Who will you stick your neck out and say, I like this one? South Africa.
There are also so many of them. Jimmy Lulu is not from here; he's from Mozambique. But yeah. I love him. I like what a lot of guys are doing. You know, the Salilos, the Judith, so many of the guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drum people, Mr. Philip Sowah. I know, so you wish you could ask him certain questions. Which dropping in our comment section. I say he'll be reading them, and then we'll also be reading and then responding to you. Question be up, say will be sad drum people. Be on team Missani Piano. Your best action I call Ghasa Radio, and it will be very interactive where you can phone in and then send your voice notes and text messages and everything. Somewhere on the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. If all goes well, on the 11th, but you share our Ghasa Radio. Na yene drum people Mr. Philip Sowah enti enkomo ya beda wase se Ghasa yatonza fra wo ba enkomo de ye de nkan ni hye fridge na ye de akọ radio so ne yakodi enkomo ekonomo me di dwumadi ho chia me din a meje so ene kwakukunetu aha Ghasa like subscribe na share medical culture say we were hacked, we lost everything that we had on YouTube and your best say what subscriber that we lose subscription. Into your best say now we me a subscription button so like it na share. You are no more a subscriber. In case you didn't know, we were hacked. We lost our YouTube account. I did a video to explain how we lost our account. Please, guys, we need the numbers back. Like a subscriber na share. Yeah, crowd, you be share.